Hi, how is everybody today? Many blessings. I hope everyone's doing well out there. I have a guitar that came all the way from Dallas, Texas. That's, several people told him it could not be fixed. Broke the headstock right off. His girlfriend, or soon-to-be wife, knocked it over accidentally, and it did quite a number on it. Let me get some better light on it here so you can see. There we go. It is snapped right off. And the thing is, as long as you have a good amount of glue surface, you can glue these back together. Let me show you the headstock part. Oh, excuse me. So, bring it on a close-up up here and get it into the light. And you can see we have quite a bit of glue surface there. So, going backwards like looking in a mirror right now. So, you know, we've got this much here to glue. And what a lot of people don't realize, I don't know if you can see this in this light. I got a can light over here that I can move. I don't want to break the whiskey bottle. There we go. Get this can light on here. And if you can see, I can see it in the monitor, the difference in the color there on the, that was originally glued. These necks, they take the board, and I'll see if I can show you here how it's done. Get my can light back set up. And grab a board. Alright, so what they do is they take, you know, a board like this and say this is big enough to be a guitar neck. And then they cut, get some light up on this. So, let's see here, can you see the pencil mark? Yes, right here. They cut the board at about a 45 or 50 degree angle, flip it around so that the headstock leans back. So they cut it, reverse it, and clamp it and glue it together. And that's how most guitar necks are made. Not all. Some are fully hand carved. But when they cut this at a 45, flip it and glue it, it actually makes the joint stronger than the natural wood. And so a lot of people believe that when you get a break like this on a headstock, it cannot be repaired, but you can see the difference in the wood right there, and I'll do a zoom up on this again. You can see the difference in color right there. That is originally a glued headstock. So they can be repaired. I would say 99% of all repairs, 99% of all breaks can be repaired. We had a mandolin came in. There was only 3 made in the world. It was made by a little old man down at the, I believe, Virginia-Tennessee border. I'm not exactly positive. Don't even know if those two states touch in my head without looking at a map. But anyways, this man made 3 mandolins. He kept one, gave one to his best friend, who I received, and then one went to Earl Scruggs, or to the Scruggs family. And that mandolin was in the top of a closet, not in a case. A little girl, say 10, 11, 12, got a chair, got up on the chair into the top of the closet, knocked the mandolin down. When she jumped off the chair, she landed on the mandolin. It was actually in like over 100 pieces. There were pieces missing. Now it took Joe Martin, the owner of this store, about 120 hours to put that mandolin back together. But he did it. I have pictures of it. and he did an absolute beautiful job. The family was so happy. They had carried that mandolin around in pieces because it was so dear to their heart, to 4 different houses in 3 different states. And then it came to us, and my friend had it, and it was his mother's, and he brought it to me. He said, you know, can you take a look at this? It's in really bad shape. And I said, yes, we can fix it. It'll take a long time, a lot of money, but it can be done. But the mandolin was priceless. So, I mean, I'm not saying it was worth $10 million or anything like that. It was a sentimental value. So, we're going to fix the gentleman. His name's Callie, and we're going to fix his guitar. Now, a lot of purists will get mad at me about this, but I'm going to use Gorilla Glue or Sumo Glue on this because we found on these brakes it works best. But the thing about Sumo Glue that we have found out, or Gorilla Glue, is it actually fumes. And so wherever you touch the guitar when you're working on it will leave a fingerprint. And man, are they a pain in the butt to buff out. So I'm actually going to wrap this guitar in these kind of white sheets here, like this, that we use to work on because they're anti-scratch, anti-static sheets. So, get back to you here in 1 second.